So with this quiz, it's a paired case quiz. So the very first question is going to be not worth any points, so just a little practice. And then after that, every quiz question is worth points. The quicker you answer it, the more points you get. And they're all in the same format. I give you the diagnosis. There's two side-by-side images. One's labelled A and one's labelled B. And you need to say whether A is that diagnosis, or B, or both of them, or neither of them, okay? So you'll see with the first one as to what it is. So anyone else? We're getting Mr. Smith, paedophile. I get it. Well done. SpongeBob. Okay, we're going to move on. You ready? If you're not in yet, you've missed the game. 102, that sounds like a lot. Okay, so paired case quiz. So the first one's not worth any points, but just an example. So the diagnosis is neurofibromatosis type 1, and the image is there. So you'll see the colours on your screen correspond to the options A, B, both or neither. Type it in. Simple as that. So you've got 30 seconds for each case, but the quicker you do it, the more points you get. For people who are watching online, the same quiz questions will be embedded below the video, so you can have a go at the questions before you watch the video. All right, so the answer to that one is A. So neurofibromatosis type 1, this is an example of a pseudoarthrosis of the ulna. It's more common in neurofibromatosis type 1 to get pseudoarthrosis of the tibia, but it can occur in the ulna. Whereas this is neurofibromatosis type 2, isn't it? It's bilateral acoustic neuromas. So you get how it works. Let's move on now. It's for reals, okay? 0 points for everyone. Langerhans cell histiocytosis. Here we go. It's amazing. You get competitive and everyone's silent, concentrating. 30 seconds is a long time, but I have trialled 20 seconds before and people started screaming at me like, no, no. All right, so let's have a look how long we've got left. 1 second, here we go. So the answer is B for this one. So most people are going for both. So definitely this B case is Langerhans cell histiocytosis. This is a child with that beveled edge skull lesion here. So you can see how it's got kind of two margins to it. So the classic eosinophilic granuloma or Langerhans cell histiocytosis. The chest case looks a little bit like Langerhans cell histiocytosis. They get a cystic lung disease, but usually slightly irregular looking cysts. These ones look very, very round, well-defined cysts, and Langerhans cell histiocytosis tends to spare the costophrenic recesses, whereas this one's involving the costophrenic recesses. So this one was lymphangiolymomatosis. So let's see how the leaderboard is looking there. Ciao, baby. Ham solo, I get that one. Very quick, 923 points. All right, let's continue. Renal osteodystrophy is the diagnosis. So A, B, both, or neither. So in this quiz, we're not actually playing for a prize, but when we do a quiz later in the day, in the finale, we're playing for a prize. Three seconds left, lock them in. Alrighty, so majority of people got it wrong. Well done, guys. So lots of people thinking that case A is an example of the rugged Jersey spine that you get in renal osteodystrophy to osteomalacia in the spine. And you get this kind of relative sclerosis of the end plates and lucency elsewhere. But this is way too sclerotic in this patient. Posterior elements are all densely sclerotic. So this is a case of osteopetrosis. So osteopetrosis will also cause that kind of rugged Jersey appearance. And most of you didn't select this one, did you? This is cyclical bisphosphonate therapy in a patient with osteogenesis imperfecta, causing those zebra stripe sign. Alrighty. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Ham solo, doing very well. Goose and Maverick trailing. Question 4, teratoma. See how many people. 5 seconds left. Pretty much everyone's locked in there. Excellent. Majority getting it right there. So case A is ovarian mature cystic teratoma. This is the Pokeball sign. Looks like anyone play Pokemon Go? No, just me? Okay. So we've got 3 or 4 cases on Radiopedia where an ovarian dermoid or a teratoma looks exactly like a Pokeball. So it's very common to get that kind of flat, fat hemorrhage level and then that kind of plug sitting within the middle of it. This one is not a teratoma. This one is a pericallosal lipoma with the bracket sign, the calcification around the edge. Pericallosal lipoma, so not a teratoma. Alrighty, Ham Solo. Where are you, Ham Solo? Because you're like almost 1,000 points ahead. No, he's hiding. Might be a she hiding. No, okay. Question 5, cecal volvulus. Oh, this should be easy. Cecal volvulus, plain film. Cecal volvulus. 5 seconds to go. You confident, Ham Solo? Okay, let's have a look at the graph there for a second, sorry. So yeah, majority of you getting this one correct. So this one, B is a cecal volvulus. You can see you've got that big dilated viscous centrally in the abdomen, a bit of a horizontal fold going through it. But the key is you can't see the cecum in its normal position. There's nothing sitting over here, and you can't see any dilatation of the large bowel distal to it. Everything else is collapsed. Whereas in this case, even though it's sitting kind of off to the right side of the abdomen, this dilated viscus, it's got that vertical line coming down it, looking more like a coffee bean towards the pelvis. And if you look beyond it, you can see there's dilatation of the ascending colon, there's transverse colon dilated, descending colon, so therefore it must be a sigmoid in order to cause proximal dilatation. Alrighty. Oh, AC's come back. Who's AC? No one wants to put up their hands. That's good. They'll put up their hands once prizes are involved. All right, last one, cysticercosis. Cysticercosis. Extremely common in Australia. No, not at all. Extremely common on Radiopedia. There we go. Oh, most people getting it correct. So both of those are neurocysticercosis. A cysticercosis. This is a neurocysticercosis with the little cysts, a little scolex or whatever it is sitting inside it. And here's classic cysticercosis in the muscle, causing these kind of elongated, oblong kind of calcifications. It's pretty, isn't it? All right, let's see who our winner is. AC, well done. Well done. Very well played. You've peaked too early, AC, but in the finale there will be prizes, so we'll do a similar kind of thing again.